Hello everyone, welcome back. We are back on the boat yet again. A couple of boating videos back to back. This makes a change. I've been here, well, over a week now. Weather's finally turned. Sunny, lovely. Obviously, depending on when you've seen this, depends on if I posted a video was going out the other day, which was the first day of good weather. But I thought what I'd do is I'll just show you some of the final upgrades that have, and fixes that have happened to the boat recently, and run through what's still outstanding. So, first up, here at the back at the stern. So, a few months ago, one of the sailing school boats hit me and we dented the rubbing stroke pretty badly, kind of there-ish. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Because of the age of it, there was a few dents and dings all the way around. There's one on here that I did as well. You can probably see it bulging out a little bit here. I've decided to replace the whole lot, so that's an order. That's having to come from the States. That's stainless steel. You see stickers like this all over the boat. Some have already been done, some haven't, but I'm going around the entire boat with a gel coat. I'm in gel coat repaired. James from JDK has polished her to within an inch of her life. I don't know why you can see this. Bear in mind that this is salty because we've been out on it a couple of times already. She's still shining like a mirror. Had seals fitted on some of the windows that were leaking. The big one is the windscreens on all the canopies. So the canopies, I don't know if you've seen me struggling with them previously. I struggled to get them tight. And you couldn't really see out of those windscreens if you go back and look at older videos. But now, we are spotless. We've had all new plastic, whatever you call it, this vinyl glass put in, and all new presses down because some of the old presses were corroded and they weren't going. So now the canopies are dead easy to get up and down. It's really good. They've also been fully laundered and proofed. Had obviously a new aerial for the VHF. I've got new nav lights on order. Richie at Rocky is sorting those for me because they're all crazy paved and a bit knackered. The other huge one is, I don't think I ever directly showed it, but if you look back in previous videos, you see that the old teak here had some of the cork sticking out, so all of this has been re-teaked. And you look how clean it is compared to the old stuff. But this isn't real teak. This was done by Elite Teak, and it's the artificial stuff. Now, it even has kind of the teak texture of the little furry fibres that you get on real teak. I dare you to know that that isn't real teak. The only way I can tell is when I actually touch it and it just feels a little bit spongy. But underfoot, no, you'd never tell. We put new pads on, new here, new there. The Wild Rose sign has been stripped and rebuilt with all new LEDs inside because it had a load of LEDs that had gone. I've got new side lights on the side for order. They were actually here the other week, but the electricians, we think, threw them out because they're really light and we thought they were empty boxes, so chucked them. But yes, I'm really happy with how this has come out anyway. I have broke the zip on the door, so I'm waiting for a new zip to be fitted on that because I can't get the door in. I've had a brand new barbecue fitted because the old one was a bit terrible, so absolutely brand new. Again, there's gel coat repairs still pending, outstanding through here and cleaning. The other big one is this. So I took my old table off, which was chipboard. The hinges had splayed and it kind of sat down, so it wasn't a flat table, it was a kind of a 45 lag. And it was just terrible. The plastic around the edges had shrank and it was awful. So I took the old table and I took it to a local furniture makers, York Fang Furnishings, up near where I live. I said, can you make me a new table? He said, sure, what do you want out of? Black American walnut, but you need to make sure you seal it because it's going on a boat. So he made me the table. He's repurposed the old mounting brackets, the old stand, and the old hinges. But he's made me this whole new table. It's Black American walnut. It's in a matte, I don't know if you can see that, satin epoxied finish, and so it's absolutely perfectly level. I don't know if the wide angle lens makes that visible or not, but it's really solid, really big, and it's absolutely lovely. It's really nice. what I did do is I did tell him to make a template. So if you've got a Sea Lion S41, 42 or 43 and you want a new table because yours is knackered, missing, whatever, do get in touch. I can put you in touch with them. I'm sure he would be more than happy to make you one if you can source certainly these hinges and this stand, or send him your old one up so he can recycle them for you. But the wood stuff, absolutely amazing. I'm also going to take my little round table. I have a little round drinks table that normally goes there. I'm going to take that to him, get him to make that one. We've finished all these upgrades now on the electronics, which I think I've been through again, so I'm not going to go through that. I think maybe the only thing I haven't shown is I've had all new Carlin switches fitted. The final big upgrade for now, oh, 2 more upgrades left to go actually, is this sun deck here, where there's a bit of tracking at the front and then some pestles at the side. I never had the bow cushions. I don't know if this boat ever had them, never had them, whatever. I've had some made. So down in the fore cabin I have a full set of cushions, some had cushions there that zip up in the middle. It's 2 cushions, zip up in the middle, slide into the veil and then pestled down. So I've now got those, so if we're out at anchor somewhere on a day like today, if we want to sit out in the sun, we can now actually sit out in the sun. And then the final thing, if we go down here, you have to forgive the mess, I am obviously living on here, I've been here a week or so. But the final thing is under here. Actually, not quite the final thing, I suppose. So I have had a Sea Smart fitted. So this is for the forward heads. There's one in the aft cabin for the aft heads, but I'm not going to show you that one because it's hidden out of the way. I've obviously had all the fire extinguishers certed. The final thing is I've had every single latch changed on all the cupboards. So we have these more modern style push buttons and new casings because a few of the mechanisms were knackered. So yeah, we've done that on all of them. It's all the way around. New taps, which I've shown you guys before anyway. I bought a toaster from home because the grill is terrible with toasting. But that's it. Very quick video, very quick run through. That's all the upgrades so far. Some gel coat repairs still outstanding. There's those LED lights still outstanding, and there is a new shaver socket for the aft cabin bathroom because that one's a bit brown. It looks like it's burnt out or overheated at some point. But that's it. We're there. We're done. I think all in between the electronics, all of this, the canopies, Retique and everything, probably at about 20-25 grandish spent. So if you're looking to refurb an old boat and have someone else do the work for you, it isn't cheap, but the quality of the work is great, and it's meant that I've not had to mess around doing it. My solar panel's back on. It got replaced under warranty, so I'm solar charged now during the summertime, so I'm not using much electricity to keep my batteries topped up. And yeah, that's about it. So, have a quick video, nice short one for you, so you don't have to hang around all day watching me babble. I'm going to have some lunch, and then I'm going to take the boat out for a spin because it's a glorious day. It's lovely and sunny, it's warm, there's very little wind, so I think we're going to go off over to Needles or something and go and just have a little run for the day. But I'll see you guys later. Take care, stay safe, bye bye.